We also heard the news towards the start of the year that Meta is ending its fact-checking program in favour of community note system, similar to X or Elon's X that used to be obviously Twitter. There's been many reports that Zuckerberg's reasoning behind why he's doing this could be just specifically due to the fact of the political landscape changing to be more freedom of expression or freedom of speech. There has also been claims that he believed that fact checkers were politically biased to one side or the other. However, there has been some other reports that Mark Zuckerberg has been getting closer to Trump. Now he is, at the time of writing, was running, but in the lead up to obviously now him being the President of the United States. And when he was President-elect, it was confirmed that Mark had gone to visit him in his Mar-a-Lago resort. PBS News also claimed that he had donated to Trump's inauguration fund, and when asked about the change, Mr. Trump said, thinks they've come a long way. Quote, "I think they have come a long way. He was then asked, do you think he directly responded to the threats you have made against him? Trump's answer, probably yes. With the New York Times reporting that Mark had elevated a new policy senior manager who has close links to the Republican Party. He said when he was interviewed on Fox and Friends a few minutes after the announcement of the change to more community notes, that when he was asked if they were doing something wrong before, he answered that by no question there is an opportunity in a new president taking office who believes in freedom of expression," end quote. Trump does have a number of legal cases, again, for factually on potentially that he does not agree with and is fighting, that the France 24 report claimed that they were factually reporting the things that maybe he didn't agree with or didn't like in his previous term. France 24 also interviewed a fact checker who is Mark. Mark is the head of communications at Full Fact and claims that the algorithm is mostly to blame rather than the fact checkers, as it's more likely to create a feedback loop. In the report we heard that is likely now with this change that we're going to hear more misinformation specifically, and it's going to be more potent across the platform as a whole, where there is a real life harm and it's going to be caused by this move. He was then asked, should it be social media's responsibility to police the truth? His answer was that he hoped for a world where everyone could be informed on the information that we read and watch and listen to, so that we can limit the risk of misinformation or misunderstandings. Of course, there were some reports that are likely due to this move, where some people have moved away from Meta's social media platforms, like we also saw and have potentially continued to see from Elon's twist or change and his thoughts and his changes related to X when he took it on a few years ago. In link news, we